Hi guys, welcome to lesson 92. Miracles are seen in the light, and light and strength are one. These funny wires that are coming off of me are a TENS machine, just helping release some of the discomfort in the body at the moment, which is coming from the fact that I hurt myself, broke my leg. And miracles are seen in the light, and light and strength are one. Now, sometimes what the body eyes are showing us, what the body eyes are showing me, are a huge amount of grief and suffering physically and emotionally, with family and the way you've been treated. And meditation for me is actually quite difficult at the moment, because meditation puts me into feeling everything all at once. I can't meditate for very long. And I've never been in a situation like this where the grief has been so powerful because of what's happened to my leg and what's happened to my family, and the grief and and everything that I've been through lately seemed to have accumulated into a huge amount of stress with the body and the mind. So how can you use A Course in Miracles when you're totally overwhelmed by life and the cruelty and of everything that people can do to you, and also suffering with the body at the same time? Because I know a lot of people are going through this. Well, miracles are seen in the light and strength are one, is telling you that when you can actually disconnect from the negativity and the mind that's keeps throwing me back to memories, and all the memories that I don't want to think about, all the negative stuff that happened to my father, all the negative things that the family have done to me, all the aches in the body and the leg and everything, you just say stop. Miracles are seen in the light, and light and strength are one. So the minute I can come into the light, what is the light? Okay, so you may not be able to meditate for very long, but you can breathe. Just take a moment and breathe and look at the sunshine. It's a beautiful sunny day today. Now, I'm not saying I could do that last night. I was totally overwhelmed by post-traumatic stress last night and couldn't sleep and couldn't stop crying and grieving for my parents and for losing my family. So miracles are seen in the light is saying to me, shall we look at this differently? That this is maybe just temporary. Like maybe one of my nieces might contact me in the future and say, I'm sorry for all the pain you've been through. Maybe if I look at the fact that this is only temporary, then the light has come. Okay, so maybe my leg is just a temporary thing. Maybe I will be able to walk without suffering and run up and down the stairs again without suffering. And maybe it's everything is temporary, because it's got to change, hasn't it? And maybe at some point a wonderful job will turn up and I'll start to earn money and be able to have my own home, and therefore won't have to move every few years and suffer the fear of moving and not finding anywhere and blah, 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 blah. That's what the mind is doing. But miracles are saying to me, miracles are seen in the light, and light and strength are one. Don't let this take over. Okay, totally powerless over it, but you have got a program. Hand it over. Miracles are seen in the light. Today I will be singing. Francis is coming around. We're going to be rehearsing all the PF songs, and we're also going to be rehearsing stuff for Hope and Kenny, so both of us can have an opportunity to go out together and perform as Hope and Kenny. And it doesn't take a lot of walking around. I can sit in a chair and sing if I have to. So miracles are seen in the light is turning everything around. Because the mind keeps showing us the pain, the mind keeps showing us the chaos, the body's eyes, and the body suffers so much. Like I was at a Buddhist retreat yesterday, and they said everything, if you let yourself get caught up in all of this, you will be in misery. You will be in dukkha, misery. But what if you don't have to be in misery? You detach from the body, you detach from the head, you detach, and you don't let yourself go there, because the mind is so happy, the ego is so happy to take me to all the grief all the time, to all the PTSD all the time, and suffer and suffer and suffer. The minute an ache comes into my leg, then the mind jumps to, oh, we're disabled now. The minute the grief of losing dad comes into my head, oh, we're on our own now, we have no one, blah, 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 blah. You have to be so careful of that mind. And if you can't meditate for long periods of time, then come out of it. Take a deep breath and don't do it. Just look at something beautiful, like a beautiful flower. Do something you love. Play with your pets. Do something you love. Sit on a swing and swing. For God's sake, find some joy to stop this mind from accumulating with all the negativity, because that's what happened to me yesterday. I was overwhelmed with grief because I meditated for too long. I wasn't ready to do it. I wasn't ready to sit with my feelings for too long. So that's what I'm trying to say. Take time out, do it gently. That's what A Course in Miracles is. It's gentle recovery. Miracles are seen in the light, and the light is strength. So the minute you give yourself to be in that light, you can take that thought and say, no, I'm not going there today. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to listen to the negativity. I don't want to listen to the pain. I had a whole night of it. It's gone. It's the past. I don't want to know. It could be temporary. It could be a temporary thing. This time next year, maybe things will have turned around. Well, I don't know, do I? So that's it. So sometimes being in the moment means looking at a beautiful picture, breathing in and looking at the sunshine, feeling the sun on your body, looking at a beautiful flower, doing something you love in the moment. But when the mind comes in, just say to it, you know what? This is not the time and the space for me to grieve, okay? I will grieve in the time and space that is right for me. And that's it. You are in control to a certain extent. When you are able to do something you love, you can stay in control. Love you lots. I hope this little lesson helps you. Bye.